Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am Brittany, aka Beautifoles. For today's look, I wanted to do something nice, bright, spring. You can still wear this to festivals. Sorry, I have a piece of hair in my lips. If this is for festivals, it's definitely for someone who's a little less daring and doesn't want to go really that like crazy extra mile, or doesn't really have the time or patience to go that crazy extra mile like I have in my last couple of videos. So I really just did a bright double winged liner with a bright green inner corner. Super fun, super spring, super colorful. I don't know. If you would like to learn how I achieved this look, please keep watching. If you liked what you saw, you know the deal. Give it a big thumbs up below, subscribe below, comment below. If you have any requests for future videos, you can go ahead and leave that down in the comment section below as well. Be sure to follow me on all of my other social media that I will list down in the description box and at the end of this video. And without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. I will see you guys at the end, and thanks for stopping by. Alright, so I'm gonna start this video by saying that my skin absolutely hates me right now. If you guys can see, like, my eyes are super irritated and red. Yesterday I literally took my makeup off 3 times because I just wasn't digging the whole look. At first I didn't like the color combination, then I X-nayed the color combination and added glitter, then I didn't like the glitter, then I just did my makeup the next time just for shits and giggles, and I didn't really love it. So I'm just going to let that one slide. Short memory, right? Gotta keep going. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do today, but I just need to do something. I want to play with like a little pop of color, maybe like a nice vibrant eyeliner or like a pop on the inside, maybe a little bit of both. I have this cool like corally liquid lipstick, so we'll see what happens. I have no idea, but I need to do something. So let's start off by priming my eyelids with the Tarte Shape Tape. And I am just going to apply it to my lids. This is in the shade Light, but I might have to get a shade like a little bit darker than this because this is extremely light. Every time I've been using the light shade lately, I keep thinking that it's my fair shade. And I'm not necessarily tan right now, so now that it's getting warmer, I'm going to need a darker shade if I'm going to be outside a little bit more, because I just love being outside when it's nice and warm out. Oh my gosh, my eyelids literally still hate me. It hurts. Next, I'm going to pick up on my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to press it onto my lid so that it doesn't crease. Next, I am going to take my Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette, and I am going to pick up on this shade right here, which is Beach. And with the MAC 217 brush, I am just going to work this shade right into my crease. Then with the same brush and same palette, I am going to pick up on this shade right here, which is Naked. And I am going to focus it in the center of my lid and then just blend it out onto the rest of my lid. And then because I want to tie in like a little bit of the peach corally color that I want to use for a liner, I am going to take the Kylie Cosmetics Royal Peach palette and pick up on the color Peachy. This is the brush that came with the palette. And again, I'm just going to run it through the crease. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the shade Life's a Beach to create my winged eyeliner. And I am going to use a Sigma E10 small eyeliner brush. Then I am going to take my NYX white gel liner and apply a line right over where my pink winged liner is. And then just to even out the pink liner, because the white on one side got a lot thicker than the other, I'm just going to go back in and go right over that pink liner to make it even again. Next, I am just going to take a makeup remover wipe and sharpen the edge of the wing, along with wiping away any fallout that may have occurred. Okay, so I'm gonna save my inner corner, lashes, and all that jazz for the end. So I'm gonna move to my face real quick. And I'm first gonna start off by prepping my face with the MAC Fix Plus. And I'm just going to press it into my skin with a beauty blender. Next, I am going to take my Dr. Jart Water Drop Moisturizer. I really love how this feels on the skin, and you'll just see how moisturizing and illuminizing this product really is. Next, I am going to take my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer, and I am just going to massage it into my areas of larger pores. Next, I'm going to take my MAC Gold Light Strobe Cream, and again, I'm just going to massage it into my skin. Next, I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation, and I've been getting a lot of questions lately on what my favorite foundation is, and this has literally been my go-to for the last couple of months. I used to apply it straight onto my face, and it wasn't necessarily the best method for me, so what I like to do is rub a little bit onto my Beauty Blender, and then I feel like it just disperses thinner and a little bit more evenly when I do it this way. So I am just going to take my damp Beauty Blender and blend it into my skin. Next, I am going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to use this to conceal right now. I'm going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape in a little bit to brighten up and highlight certain areas. But right now I'm just using this to conceal my under eyes, right around my nose, on my chin, and I have a little bit of discoloration from my acne on my chin, so I'm just going to tap that all over and again blend it out with a damp Beauty Blender. And now to brighten, I am going to go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I am going to apply it underneath my eyes and up against the side of my nose, right in the center of my forehead and in between my brows, on the tip of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, on my chin, and right underneath my nose. And again, with my damp Beauty Blender, I'm going to go in and blend it all out. Alright, now everyone knows that the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel is my holy grail. I literally don't know what I ever did without this product. And I just got a brand new one. You just take a moment of silence to look at how gorgeous this is. I don't want to touch it, but I know I have to. Let's go in with my damp Beauty Blender. And we are going to start to add warmth to my face. Oh, it's literally perfect. Okay, so I'm just pressing it right underneath my cheekbones, and I'm going to add it to the perimeters of my face. Again, I'm just using cupping motions. So I love using the Beauty Blender for this because it literally just blends it so perfectly into the rest of your makeup. And normally I would use a different Beauty Blender for my darker shades, but I just used one side for the darker shade and then this side for my concealer and lighter shade. And I just press it on the perimeters of the product. This way it just blends it all together nice and seamlessly. Next, I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and really set my under eye area and the areas that I applied concealer or areas that might crease a little bit. And then with a nice fluffy brush and the same powder, I am just going to press it onto my skin. Next, I'm going to pick up on my Armani Sunrise Bronzing and Highlight Face Palette. They sent this to me, but I couldn't find it online to include in the description box of my last video. So I'm not sure if this is available, if it's discontinued, if it's coming out, but I'll likely reach out to my contact person at Armani just to ask so that I can let you guys know. But I'm just going to take a Sigma, what is this, a large powder F20 brush, just swirl it around in there, tap it off a little bit, and then start right up against my hairline on my cheeks and just push and cup my cheekbones. And then my outer portions of my face as well. Next, I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I am going to bake right up against the sides of my nose and underneath my eyes, underneath my contour, on my chin, in the center of my forehead, down the bridge of my nose. Next, because I want a nice bright pop of color on my inner corners, I'm going to pick up on my Morphe 35B palette and this bright green color right here. Then I'm going to pick up on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit and the shade Lucky Clover and apply it right on top of that bright green that I applied on my inner corner. Next, I'm going to wipe away all of the extra setting powder Next, I am going to apply my House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. Next, I'm going to take my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara and marry my false and real lashes together. Okay, now for all of the finishing touches, I am going to, because my liner is nice and bright, let's stick with a nice and bright blush. I think we should use this like bubblegum pink shade, which is Pink Swoon. And I am going to take this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's like a synthetic angled fluffy brush. And I like to smile a little bit and then push and like cut my cheeks. Next, because I feel like I've been neglecting this highlighter and I've literally been saying how it's my favorite, I'm gonna use my Bare Minerals Turn On Gold highlighter and a Morphe M509 brush and apply it right to my cheekbones. And then to stick with the like bright and colorful theme, I am going to take my Artist Couture Mermaid Fantasy Diamond Glow Powder and very lightly I'm just going to add it to the high points of my cheeks. Next, I am going to take my MAC Extend Play mascara and I am just going to coat my lower lashes. Next, I am going to take my Cover FX Illuminizing Setting Spray. Next, I'm going to take the Kylie Cosmetics Malibu Lip Liner. Then I am going to take my Buxom Buff Lip Foundation. And then I am going to take my Buxom White Russian Lip Gloss and lay it right on top. And that concludes the final look. Wasn't too bad, right? If you guys have any requests for future videos, please leave that down in the comment section below and be sure to follow me on all of my social media. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up before you leave. And that's about it. I will see you guys next time. I really hope you enjoyed. Bye.